Lindy, obviously, when we talked after the last game, you weren't really sure about Jack. How is he doing today, and do you have sort of an update on where he's at?
Yeah, Jack won't play. Non-definitive how long he will be out.
Is there a concern level, or is it just sort of an evaluation process right now?
It's still being evaluated, so we'll have a full update once he's gone through all the protocol.
So I imagine that. Oh.
Upper body, lower body. Upper body.
Is this an opportunity perhaps for Graham to get in the lineup for his NHL debut?
Well, Clark will play, and it's an opportunity for a lot of people. Again, when you take a big piece out of your lineup, other players will get a bigger role inside the power play. So for Graham, it's a great opportunity to get his first NHL game. And for other players, it's an opportunity to, you get a chance to seat up and get a little more ice time.
The last time Jack was out, what did you like about the way your team handled his absence, and maybe some things that you hope that, they could improve on without him around?
Well, I think you have to be aware that there are some adjustments you have to make when you have key players, and we've made some adjustments with some of the key players that have been out. Again, without Jack, we know we have to play a certain way that will enable us to get points in games, to win hockey games, to get points in games, and continue to move up.
We saw the injury, or at least we saw the moment when he left. Was that the injury? Did he hurt it on a fall, or was he dealing with something earlier and that just aggravated it?
I don't know. I didn't see what you guys watched, so it wouldn't be fair for me to comment on that.
For Timo, it's just a sort of a transaction to free up a roster space right now?
That's all it is. He's still on the same timeline. Progressing, but it's really just a roster spot we're looking at.
Anything else with Palat?
He's still rehabbing and progressing, but no timeline with Palat either.
It was such an emotional game last night. You talked about it in the post game, the energy here. Now it's a back-to-back. How do you guard against a letdown from an emotional standpoint?
Well, you think you can take that two ways, and you can either have letdown or you can build off it. It was a game where I said, it can galvanize your team, it can bring them closer. Like I said, everybody had to be all in. You had to be all in for yourself. You had to be all in for your teammates, and we knew, going in, we had back-to-back games. Now we prepare for this game, and the one last night is behind us, and we used part of that recipe to help us win a game tonight.
What are some of the things Clark has done well at the AHL level that you would want to see in his debut tonight?
I think, managing the puck, his offensive abilities to hang on the pucks and make plays, knowing that things will happen a lot quicker here, and the players he's playing against are going to be faster and stronger, so you're going to have to up your pace in a hurry. It would have been nice to get him, a couple practices, but we'll throw him right in.
Last night was so physical. Are you making any other changes other than goaltender?
Well, how do you know we're changing the goal?
Position.
I thought that was a good try. We do have Woolman for a warm-up, so if there is anything, he would be the guy that goes in.
The goaltender is.
Objection, Your Honor.